Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 1 of the regular season for our San Diego Red Dragons franchise. We're going to be on the road against the Los Angeles Chargers, formerly known as the San Diego Chargers. And we will be at SoFi Stadium, also home of the Los Angeles Rams in Inglewood, California. Opened up on July 24th of 2020, and that'll be week 1. So week 5 is going to be really interesting because we're going to be at home against the Chargers, and the Chargers will be returning to San Diego for the first time since January 1st of 2017. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff.
Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers versus Patrick Mahomes and San Diego.
Alright, so now the San Diego Red Dragons are ready to kick off against the Los Angeles Chargers. And Harrison Butker is going to kick this off, and the LA Chargers are ready to return, and they are going to get stopped down around the 32-yard line, and we get to see the LA Chargers and Justin Herbert stepping onto the field for the first time today in this episode. And the Oregon product, in his second year of the league, he is going to supposedly run the football. And Austin Eckler only gained about 1 yard there on that play. So this means this is going to be a 2nd and 9 from the 34. And they're going to throw this football. And that's going to be down around the 41. 3rd and 1 now for the Los Angeles Chargers. And LA, they're only a yard away from making that first down count. So they throw the football that time. It's going to be incomplete. So now we get to return the punt with former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who won Super Bowl 54 with the franchise. So Tyreek Hill, one of our main wide receivers, he returns. He does get stopped at the 41-yard line, and we do see Patrick Mahomes stepping onto the field for the first time for the San Diego Red Dragons. So we're going to use a run play off 1st and 10. They're at the 41, so we're going to use some Jordan Howard, who is in our Toronto Mounties and in our Mexico City Golden Eagles franchises. He only gained about a couple yards there on that play. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 5 now for the up here for the Red Dragons. So San Diego, they throw the football to Tyreek Hill, who you guys just saw return that kickoff, and he gets 26 yards from that reception, and that's going to be a first down for the Red Dragons. So we're going to use the strong formation here for the offense. We're going to use a slant route, and T.Y. Hilton will be our primary receiver. And Mahomes, he's going to be ready to throw this football, and he's going to pass it to T.Y. Hilton, the former Indianapolis Colts wide receiver, and he gets it into the end zone. He gets the first touchdown in the San Diego Red Dragons franchise history. Okay, now this will be a 1st and 10 here for the LA Chargers as they're on offense. They throw this football pretty deep to Mike Williams, and Mike Williams there does get it down at the 49-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 here for the Los Angeles Chargers as they're on offense, ready to move the ball, stepping on the field, move the chains, get first down. So Austin Eckler does lose a yard whatsoever, and he does get stopped at the 50-yard line. So, second down and 9 now for the Chargers. They're on offense. Keenan Allen, he gets that reception, and he's going to get stopped on around the 34-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10. There's only 11, maybe 10 seconds to go. They might make one final snap before the first quarter even ends. So, they make the snap, and Austin Eckler does get stopped at the 36. So it's going to be a 2nd and 12. End of the first quarter. San Diego now leads us 7-0 here at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, a suburb of Long Beach and Los Angeles. So that would have been so cool if they added a stadium in Long Beach, but they didn't. So Justin Herbert makes the throw. 3rd and 12 now for the Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be an incomplete pass. So this will be 3rd and 12 now. They throw the football. Hunter Henry, he gets that first down for the Los Angeles Chargers. And now we're going to blitz on the D on 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And he's thinking about throwing the football to Austin Eckler. And Eckler makes that reception. He does get stopped at the 8-yard line. So we're going to use a 4-3 formation here for the defense. So our defense, we're going to play some D, and now Keenan Allen, he gets the 1st down and the reception. So now this is going to be a 1st and goal here for Los Angeles as they're on offense. So LA, apparently, they're only 5 yards away from making their first touchdown of the game, and they're only 1 yard shy now because they gained 4 yards. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line here in Inglewood. So Austin Eckler does lose about 3 yards, I'm guessing. So anyway, 3rd and goal from the 4 yard line. We're playing some D here, and hopefully they throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. So they have to attempt a field goal. So the question is, will the LA Chargers get 3 points off that field goal? The answer is yes, so it's good. And we get to return the kickoff here for the San Diego Red Dragons. So the LA Chargers kick it off, and Tariq Cohen, the former Chicago Bears running back, does get stopped, though, at the 33. So now this is going to be a 1st down and 10 here for the Red Dragons. By the way, that was a 35-yard return there. So we got our running back, Jordan Howard. So we got Pat Mahomes. He's going to hand the football off to Jordan Howard. And it looks like San Diego, he is down and hurt, it looks like. So this is going to be a 2nd and 11. So I'm thinking about using Pat Mahomes as my QB, and I'm going to throw this football deep. And T.Y. Hilton actually catches it, and T.Y. Hilton slides on into the end zone. He gets his 2nd touchdown of the game and on the season. So now the Red Dragons lead at 14-3. All right, now this will be a 1st and 10 from the 46 here in Inglewood, California. So they throw the football. They're going to pass it to Austin Eckler, and Austin Eckler does get that reception. He does get stopped, though, down around the 25. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to use some man coverage here for the defense. And supposedly, I'm thinking they're just going to do a passing play on 1st and 10. So Justin Herbert gets sacked by the former Washington Redskins linebacker Ryan Kerrigan, who spent most of his career with the team. He's played with Washington since 2011. So now they're going to throw the football to Mike Williams, and they take that timeout. So now this is going to be a 14-3 lead here for the San Diego Red Dragons. So we got our first sack of the game. So that's really good to see. And they're at the 33. So now Cameron Aldridge, the rookie from LSU, does get his first career sack. And now this is going to be a 4th down. And now we got Tyreek Hill ready to return the punt here for the San Diego Red Dragons. So they punt this away, and it is going to be out of bounds down around the 19. So I'm going to use the I form. We're going to throw this football pretty deep if we want to have a great football team. So now, if we want to start off the regular season 1-0, I'm using my superstar X Factor, Pat Mahomes, and he's going to throw this to T.Y. Hilton. And T.Y. Hilton gets it into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. And we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Inglewood, California. Beginning of the second half here for the San Diego Red Dragons are ready to return to kickoff. We got Tariq Cohen, and it looks like he's going to get stopped down around the 27-yard line. So now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use the I form, and we're going to use a run play using Jordan Howard. So we got quarterback Andy Dalton as our backup. So we're going to rest out Mahomes for the rest of the game. And he had at least over 200 yards passing. So that's really, really impressive to see there. I mean, he won Super Bowl 54 MVP, so give him credit for achieving all of his passing touchdowns to T.Y. Hilton. And now we got Marvin Jones, the former Detroit Lions wide receiver. He gets a 1st down. Andy Dalton 1 for 1 there, 27 yards on that play. So this will still be 1st and 10 here for San Diego. So now San Diego, they're going to throw the football to Marvin Jones. And Marvin Jones actually jumps on into the end zone, and appears Larry Fitzgerald, the 17-year man from the University of Pittsburgh, is down and hurt. So now we're going to attempt the 2-point conversion, and we're leading this by a whole lot of points. So we're definitely going to win week 1 against the Los Angeles Chargers. So Jordan Howard, he runs it, gets it into the end zone. We're going to take a small break. All right, there is a fumble, and it appears Joe Hayden, the former Cleveland Browns secondary, did claim that. And this is going to be a 1st down and 10 here for the San Diego Red Dragons. So we got Andy Dalton as our quarterback. So Chargers do get their first turnover of the game whatsoever. So we're playing really, really well in this episode. And it's only the 3rd quarter with only 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So now we're going to do a pass play on 3rd down and 10 now from the 41 here in San Diego, here in Inglewood. So I'm going to throw this football to Marvin Jones. And Marvin Jones gets this into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the San Diego Red Dragons. So they lead us 36-3. All right, now this is going to be 1st and 10. Justin Herbert throws his football to Austin Eckler, and he will get stopped at the 31. 11 for 14 there, 129 yards. So now we're going to blitz on the D. 2nd down and 10 now here for the Los Angeles Chargers. So the Chargers, they're going to throw this football. It was tipped off at first, but then they caught it. And now that's going to be a 3rd and 4 now here for the Los Angeles Chargers. And now they're going to throw this football. They're going to pass it to Keenan Allen. That's going to be a 1st down for the Chargers. So 1:13 to go in this 3rd quarter. We're ready to play some more defense. Hopefully we can get an INT possibly and return it for a pick 6. So that was a pass deflection there by Cameron Aldridge, who is not related. He was drafted 2nd round, 21st overall. And he is not related to the current NBA player, LaMarcus Aldridge, who not too long ago got traded got bought out by the San Antonio Spurs just to join the Brooklyn Nets. So, anyway, first down and 10. There's only 24 seconds left here in Inglewood. So, supposedly, they're just going to run the football. They're going to get stopped at the 37. We'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, now this is going to be first and 10 from the 20 here in Inglewood, California, and the Chargers are looking ways to get their first touchdown of the game so they won't be trailed as far behind. So we're beating them by 33 points. So this is incredible to see how our offense really progressed throughout this game. You guys saw Patrick Mahomes throwing 3 touchdowns to T.Y. Hilton, and you guys now saw Andy Dalton throw touchdowns, and the LA Chargers do get their first touchdown of the game whatsoever, and this will now be 36-10. All right, now it is kickoff time here in Inglewood, and the Chargers kick this off, and the Red Dragons are ready to return. So Tariq Cohen, he gets stopped at the 36. We'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Okay, now this is going to be a 2nd and 9 here for San Diego. And now we see Colt McCoy, the former Cleveland Browns and Washington Redskins quarterback. He throws it to Danny Trevathan, also a former Chicago Bears, former Chicago Bears linebacker. He gets his first career touchdown reception, and we're going to extend the lead 44-10 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here for the San Diego Red Dragons. So McCoy, he's going to hand the football off to Jordan Howard. He gets it into the end zone, gets it in for 2 points. All right, now this is going to be a 2nd and 10. 41 seconds left on the clock, and we will win our first regular season game in franchise history. And Justin Herbert throws that incomplete, 3rd and 10 now. And they're at the 40-yard line. So what does this mean necessarily? All right, they're going to throw the football. It's intercepted by Danny Trevathan, and he looks like he's going to get a pick 6 here. He had a touchdown reception offensively, and he slides on into the end zone for a touchdown. 57-yard return INT, and we'll see you guys at the end of the game. All right, now this ends the game. The San Diego Red Dragons win their first game of the regular season and in franchise history. They win it big time, 50-10 on the road in Inglewood. We get to battle them off in week 5 at home at SeaWorld Stadium. So all I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. So Justin Herbert, 90.1 passer rating, 21 out of 30, 234 yards, 70% of his passes were completed, and he did get a touchdown in INT. So Patrick Mahomes, 158.3 passer rating, so is Colt McCoy. Mahomes did score 3 touchdowns. Colt McCoy had 1. Andy Dalton had 143.8 passer rating. He had 115 yards and 2 touchdowns whatsoever. Receiving wise, so Austin Eckler had the most out of any team, 6 for 58, 4 for 51 for Hunter Henry. He had 177 receiving yards in this game, surprisingly, for T.Y. Hilton. Marvin Jones Jr., Danny Trevathan, and Donald Parham all had 1. So defensively, you guys saw that incredible Danny Trevathan 60-yard INT return for a touchdown. So that wraps it up, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great Saturday, everyone.